He was under real pressure there. He's on it, can he get away? The cross, terrific header! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And he opts to go forward.
Guardiola.
Ødegaard. And it's Van Dijk. Nicely shaped ball. And he's there to clear it. Milan have reclaimed it. Chance here to counter.
Guardiola.
Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. And he's picked out the run. Ødegaard turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Akinsanmiro, Gross, Milan finding their passes, engages and forces him off the ball. Meister, Akinsanmiro, it's a promising position. Jimenez. Here's Scholes.
Guardiola.
Quality ball. Looking to play. Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Guardiola.
Rice. And Guardiola, and it's Ødegaard. Meister. Akinsanmiro. The final seconds now. Always onto this. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the through ball. Now this could be a chance. Akinsanmiro. Now what about a counter-attack? Driving forward. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out towards the right wing. Showing good feet. Oh, good-looking ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Scholes. Well, they could break here. Akinsanmiro. Unzola. He's looking wide. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And it's hoisted clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Jimenez. Gross. Milan looking to pass their way through. Now it's Mbappe. That's a lovely... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, such a clever touch.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Akinsanmiro. Threads one in. Scholes. Here's Lewandowski. Now it's Ødegaard.
Guardiola.
Now Ødegaard. Jimenez. Opts for safety. And it's Koundé. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Akinsanmiro.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, there's the clearance.
Pisa really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Guardiola.
Scholes. Van Dijk. Now Ødegaard.
Guardiola.
And it's Scholes. Rice. Now Van Dijk. Jimenez. And it's Koundé. What a throw in. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, it does have its detractors always, but Route 1 has certainly proven itself effective over the years.
Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position. Can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking for option. Big chance! It's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Pisa really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Tries to pass it through, and he plays one through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Milan making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Good ball, good take. Lewandowski. For Messi. So what can they make of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cleared away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Akinsanmiro. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
La formazione del Milan.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Jamie Vardy has had a fascinating rise from non-league to the very top.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Lewandowski deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And this is Vardy. Now this could be a chance. Knocks it into space. Can he get it through? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Koundé. And it's Scholes. Rice. Vardiol. Now it's Odegaard. Nice bit of trickery. Scholes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Cremona finding their passes. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Zerbin. He's in a great position, and he shoots! It's in!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Gol! Ha segnato al 16° minuto, numero 99.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
A header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Odegaard.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's good play. Played in deep. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And he was quick to react. Jimenez. Scholes. And Guardiol. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Can he spark a counter here? That's a good ball out wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Guardiol.
Now it's Mbappe. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Rice wins the duel this time. Back into the middle. Lewandowski. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has been knocked clear. More and more pressure on the ball here. Van Dijk.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Looking for the run. Tries a shot! Goal! AC Milan are all square. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Odegaard. Now it's Lewandowski. Zerbin. And this is Vardy. Threads one in. It's a promising position. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hit into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Vardy. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now it's Vardy. Ødegaard. Gross.
Vardy.
Scholes. He's having a go! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Vardy. Now it's Serbin. Thinks, and the shot! And he whips it, and he's following up! No, not the best of headers. Koundé. And it's Scholes. Ødegaard. And Vardy. And it's Scholes. Vardy has created one goal already. Now it's Mbappe. Played out wide. Fired deep. He gets big. Harmlessly behind. Bay. So we've reached the hour mark. Koundé. And it's Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's intervened well there. Oh, easy pickings there. Out towards the flank. Dinks one through. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ødegaard. Rice. Oh, good-looking ball. It's Lewandowski! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Cremona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
It's an early cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Cremona are looking to go forward now. And the keeper's got it again. Van Dijk. Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Vardy. 75 minutes played. And this is Vardy. Oh, that was vital.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's a sharp pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Mbappe. Koundé. He can get that clear. That's a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Scholes. Numero 7. Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9. Messi. Il numero 22.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's hoisted clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Vardy. So what can they make of this?
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Van Dijk. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Vardy proves just a little bit too strong. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.